I can't put that responsibility on myself. Are you kidding me?
Wind, are you ready for the most highly anticipated game of the year? My God!
Hey, man.
Sickos only on this one today. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the pregame show.
Let's go. Let's go.
Presented by Miller Lite. What time is it?
Miller time, baby.
Also, halftime of the Broncos game. That's probably why we got people in here today. What a weirdly scheduled game we have tonight.
This is a Denver sports Armageddon. One of the couple we get every season.
It really is the weirdest one. We're not in the Toyota Lounge. We all hate it. We all hate it. But you know what? If you are a 2 or 3 TV person, you're having a great time.
Absolutely.
You set it up, man. You crack the Miller Lite. You're watching all the different games all at once. The Nuggets, though, have the game of the night in Denver. Charlotte. You're only in Charlotte once. David Thompson almost sure to be in attendance. He always goes checks him out. I saw him there. Did I tell you I saw him there one time? And it was like a month after I had met him for the first time, and I saw him. And
you were on the road catching the
game? I mean, this was like 6-7 years ago, and he gave me a what's up.
Nice.
I was like, bro, this is the coolest moment. I've never felt cooler in my life.
Conversation?
That was the end of it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was the beginning and the end. That was the whole.
That?
I was just like, my guy. Me and David Thompson. Yeah. We got some stuff to talk about tonight. Nuggets have something historic going on. Jamal Murray. We have an update. I know we're doing this about every 3 days, but we have an update on the All-Star race.
Yeah.
We have an update that is pertinent to you, the at-home viewer. It's me and Harrison Wind today. What's up, Wind?
Man, I might be more excited for this game than you.
I think you might be. I'd say that's possible.
Nuggets have a chance to go 3-0 on this road trip.
That's important.
With 4-0 in reach if they take care of business today. Just stacking wins on the road. You know, our favorite place to play, away from Denver. At 0 elevation. That's where the Nuggets really thrive.
Is it really? It can't be 0. It's got to be like 100 feet.
It's got to be close to 0.
Yeah. Can you get on this real quick? Geography corner for us real quick.
I'll check. I'll take 150 feet of elevation.
I'm going to go 200 feet.
150, 200?
Yeah.
Both way off. 751.
700 feet.
Higher than I thought. Those Appalachian Mountains, they get you.
Wait.
Are you wrong?
No. An AI said 751. General, Charlotte itself, 673.
Okay.
All right,
that's
not bad.
Specifically, the elevation in Charlotte. But we know Nuggets great at sea level. You know, they're great on the road. So, looking forward to today.
It should be a good one. You have our game notes for us here. I will tell you, well, go into them. I have one note that I think makes this game very compelling.
First, let's check out our Common Spirit injury report. Let's check in on that. Make sure to experience the difference compassion makes. Find a Common Spirit location near you. Discover a new standard of health and healing by visiting mountain.commonspirit.org. Common Spirit Health, official healthcare partner of the Denver Broncos. Christian Brown, Aaron Gordon still out, obviously. Julian Strother out as well. Although there was a video I saw from Katie, who's on the scene there in Charlotte, of him working out pregame. So
saw that.
At least he's doing some on-court stuff, but no real update there on his health. The big one for Charlotte, LaMelo Ball is out.
Yeah.
He played their last game too, but he's out of this game with an ankle issue. They've got some other injuries as well. Colin Sexton, Trey Mann, Josh Green, Connaughton. So they're banged up and they're having a rough season too.
Sexton, a sneaky Nuggets killer, you know,
from all those Jazz games.
Yeah, he's had actually some sneaky good games. So, okay.
But Charlotte 7-16 on the season.
Not that great.
Not great. They're coming off a win over the Raptors, though.
2 of them.
111-86. They just smoked the Raptors. And yeah, they beat them 4 games ago, too.
Yep.
But
Raptors are good. They just can't beat the Hornets.
Apparently. They're our Wizards. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they're their version of the Wizards.
Yeah.
But again, LaMelo Ball played in that game. He's not playing tonight. I mean, the story for them this season has been Con Knippel. He's been amazing. He's getting some Rookie of the Year buzz.
That's my guy, man. I'm claiming him. Con Knippel. The Nippleator, man.
Yeah. I mean, he's been kind of a revelation. But, there's still some scoring talent on this team. Miles Bridges can put the ball in the hoop. Brandon Miller can get hot. But again, this should be a game that Denver rolls in.
It should be. Concanipple is fun. I'm excited for people to see him, although hopefully he's horribly off tonight because when that guy gets hot, he is just pretty saucy for a guy that looks like a nerd.
His last game against Toronto here, 21 points, 7-12 shooting, 5-9 from 3, 7 assists.
He can do a little bit of everything, off the bounce even. And I'm telling you, again, he does not look like a basketball player. It's the weirdest thing. Two things grab my attention here, Wind.
Okay.
First, I don't know if you've looked at the standings lately.
Not in the Eastern Conference.
Well, 19-5 Detroit. Denver cannot catch them tonight. 22-1, the Thunder cannot catch them. But if they win tonight, they will have the third best record in the NBA, which is to me kind of a big deal. Again, it's just these are innings eaters. These games right here just win. But you get a win tonight, and for all the things, the ups and downs and the injuries and whatever, third best record in the NBA would be incredible. So there's that, which I think is important.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And it's so tough when you're in the weeds and you're, in the bunker with this team day in, day out. And then, the Nuggets don't play last night and you're just looking at the scoreboards and you're like, oh, the Mavs beat the Rockets?
Right, exactly.
Wait, the Mavs beat actually a pretty healthy Rockets team?
Here's the thing, man. The Mavs are not that bad. That Mavs loss now is kind of feeling like Denver just happened to cut them right as they started.
Look, man, when we do a pregame show and a watch along and a postgame show every game, we're just talking about this team constantly. We have to react to every game like that. We have to be invested in it at that level. It's the only way to do it. But when you take a step back, I think the Nuggets are okay right now.
I think they're okay as well. But I will say, somebody says I jinxed us. I just have to give the facts. It's like, can you imagine?
No, you jinxed us.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'll never give any stats or details about the Nuggets in fear of it.
You can't risk a jinx.
Yeah, I can't risk it. Here's another one I'm going to jinx us on. Tonight would be, in some way, a 10-game win streak.
This is definitely getting jinxed.
This one might actually be a jinx. This would be 10 wins straight on the road.
Unbelievable.
Which is kind of feels important. But here's why tonight's game should be fun. Oh God, really, The Hornets are 19th in offense, 24th in defensive rating. 24th. They are not a good defensive team. 26th in turnover percentage. You can steal the ball from them. They are good at a few things. They do not foul. First in opponent free throw attempt rate. They're 5th in offensive rebound percentage. So they're going to grab second chance points if you allow them. Denver has been vulnerable to this when they're not locked in. They got to clean up the glass tonight. And they are 2nd in opponent offensive rebound percentage. They're just a good rebounding team. And they don't put you on the line. But here's where we move into our second segment here. The Nuggets currently have the best offensive rating, meaning league efficient offense, the most efficient offense in NBA history. They are 2.4 points per 100 possessions better than second place Boston right now on cleaning the glass.
Boston is second.
Did Boston, Joey Maz somehow, he's a wizard over here really with how they do things. This year it's with offensive rebounding. 126.1 offensive rating on cleaning the glass. That's 2.4 points above New York Knicks. So tonight, they are the number 1 offense of all time versus the 24th defense in the league. It's pretty bad. This feels like a points game.
Yeah, absolutely. The Nuggets have scored pretty much against everybody this season. It hasn't really mattered the defense. So, yeah, you expect them to score today. And, look, the Nuggets defense, we know it's been up and down. They should be able to get stops, though, against this Hornets team without LaMelo Ball. And I'm just even looking at this Hornets bench. This is also a game the Nuggets bench should cook in. This should be a great second unit game.
Yeah. There is a bit of a who's who of who on their team. There's some guys that'll check in and you're like, what?
Yeah.
So, read them off. You're going through it. There's some guys that...
Tijane Salon, my guy.
Tijane Salon, I think. Salon.
Yeah. Mason Plumlee's on this team. Only getting about 6 minutes of tick a game right now.
Liam McNeely, which is hilarious.
Simpson, Colorado great. He's actually had some good moments in his NBA career. Liam McNeely.
Yeah.
With a name like that, how good could you actually be?
McNeely. Sounds like a football player's name.
Yeah, that was a good one. But this can be also a game where the second unit gets on track. And again, a big reason why the Nuggets have the historic offense. Yes, the starters have cooked, but also the second unit's been better offensively.
What are we to make of this, though, Wind? I mean, one, league offensive ratings are up. There's like 5 teams in the top 10 all time this season, in offensive ratings. So some of this is just the league keeps getting smarter and better at it. But Denver's number 1. And here's the craziest one. Since this new starting lineup has come out here with Spencer Jones, offensive juggernaut Spencer Jones, and offensive juggernaut Peyton Watson, the Nuggets have a 142.1 offensive rating. That is insane. People don't realize 142, even for a 2-game stretch or a 3-game stretch, would be like, wow, they really ran hot.
Right.
This is now 8 games with that 8 or 9 games with that starting lineup. 142. I just told you the record all time is 124, but yet they're 142 in that starting lineup. What do we make of this?
Without Aaron Gordon and Christian Brown.
Without them.
What do I make of it? I don't know. Does it even matter who you put on the court with Jokic and Murray? Does it really matter that much? Every year, I feel like we talk ourselves in and out of that question.
I know. But there is some. Well, the funny thing is
and I'm
the
not
defense,
joking about that.
Well,
that might be a serious question.
The weirdest part is Spencer Jones, Peyton Watson. You would think, okay, the offense is going to suffer, the defense will get better. Defense has been atrocious, non-existent, but the offense has been better than ever.
Yeah.
And I really don't know what to make of it, other than I do think there's something to just the athleticism of those guys allows. Provide something to this team that's important. Obviously, Jamal Murray has been red hot. Jokic has had some crazy games. So there's a little bit of that running hot. But another part of me goes, I think we are all collectively not quite realizing how special Denver's offense has been this year.
True.
Because we're focused on Cam didn't get off to a good start and this guy's hurt and that guy hurt. It's like, guys, nobody has ever played offense at the level the Nuggets are playing right now through 22 games.
Well, I mean, and you look at Nikola Jokic, whose IQ and mastery and command of the game keeps going up every season. That's at an all-time high. And you pair that with Jamal Murray having the best opening stretch of his career that he's ever had. You start with that, you're already going to be in the stratosphere of best offense of all time, probably.
Yeah.
And then you put the other pieces around him. And I mean, their system right now, it's just 130 points. You can bank on it every game.
I see a comment in the chat from BB Toy in Minnesota. He says, Jokic allows for a coach to run an insane amount of different sets, and he uses them at the right time. You really could put anyone next to him. I would push back on this. And that I think what makes Jokic so special is you don't have to run a million sets. You don't have to come down and run a bunch of plays.
Same play every time.
Denver calls plays for specific moments. You start quarters and games and out of timeouts and this or that. But most of the time they're just running the delay offense, open offense. And it's just this like Jokic comes down and you have equal spacing and then he kind of decides which way he wants to go and run some 2-man game with different guys. I think what's crazy about it is you don't have to over-engineer the offense and you're going to get something. And Jamal Murray deserves a lot of credit for this too. He obviously puts pressure on the defense as well. But it's if Denver can keep this up, and look, their schedule will get tougher and there's different obstacles and guys have shooting
Schedule
nights.
has been pretty easy lately.
Yeah. But I'm looking at this at the same time going, Denver's been missing guys and they still put this up. I just think this is a special offense that the Nuggets have. And your only question for this team really is, can they defend at an appropriate level? I don't think we're going to get that answer, unfortunately, for a long time. But the offense to me is, if the playoffs started today, you should go into it thinking they are more difficult to guard than they've ever been.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, just the optionality they have is so much different than last year. And here's the biggest stat going back to the bench real quick. Last season, this is just Jokic on off. They had a 104 offensive rating with Jokic off the court. Abysmal.
That's really ugly.
It's 111 this season.
That's really the difference. I mean, the ceiling is elevated for the Jokic minutes a little bit, a meaningful amount, but that one is like,
and I've said it, man,
different.
Year after year, that has been the biggest thing preventing the Nuggets from having the all-time best offense. I've always been like a little disappointed that they're 3rd, 4th, 5th in offense. This should be the best offense in the league every single season.
Right.
And the reason they are this year, yes, the starters are unbelievable. They've taken a jump. Jokic and Murray have taken a jump, but it's the bench. The fact that they can put the ball in the bucket somewhat consistently with Jokic off the court, boom, that equals the best offense of all time.
I just sent you something here, just to wrap up this segment in talking about the bench, and he brought him up. Miroslav Chuk, host of the
Heard of him.
Serbian Corner,
Yeah.
our homie, the homie Miroslav, as they say. The Nuggets over the last 5 seasons, this is their record with Jokic's raw plus minus. Just what was he in the game? When he's a plus 20 or better, they are 73-0. That's pretty good. But when you're plus 20, you should win the game. When he's a plus 10 to 19, they're 115-7. So if he can be a plus 10, 11, 12, something like that, your odds of winning are almost, it's 77%. That's very, very high. 0 to 9, which is where he seems to be most of the time, 83-50. That's a 51 win pace. That's pretty good. That's where that's his most common spot. Minus 10 or less, 20-49. So you're probably losing, but not a guarantee. And below 10, minus 10, they have 2 wins and 48 losses. That last game is one of the wins.
Crazy.
And that to me is another huge difference for the Nuggets. Is what's weird is usually if Jokic is a minus 15, it's like the team played bad and he played bad. He was actually great. It's just their defense couldn't hold while he was on the court last game. But man, I just love that stat that the Nuggets can win games this year, even if Jokic loses his minutes.
And I mean, there was another game recently. I think it was, the Grizzlies game. He was only a +1.
Yeah.
And they won by double-digit points.
Yeah.
I feel like there was another game recently where he was the only starter in the negatives, but they might have dropped that one. But just to not have like that pressure as much this season is so massive.
Let's move on to our next topic here, which if you were watching the Orlando Magic and not the NFL this morning, you saw that Paolo Banchero, who just came back last game, it's been Franz Wagner's team since he's been gone. One of the big questions, how do they play together? He comes back and immediately Franz Wagner goes down. I have not heard an update on that injury, but did you see this though? Did you see the injury?
It looks bad.
It's like his knee folded behind him. I saw one of those like Twitter doctors, one of those guys that's like a doctor who.
Yeah.
I mean, not somebody
me?
playing doctor. Yeah.
Was it
on
me?
Twitter.
The guy behind the alley that
No. I'm saying there's an actual doctor who like hops on Twitter anytime anybody gets injured.
Yeah.
And he was hypothesizing
He's
that it looked
usually
like
pretty good.
He's usually pretty good. That there was.
He also thought Giannis might have faked his injury.
He is a giant Lakers fan, so maybe that's the one thing about him. But he was saying that injury, the way it bent and everything, it looks like it'd be quadricep, which is with the injury. I had a quadricep tendon injury, which is the one that effectively ended my basketball career.
Kawhi one? Isn't that what Kawhi kind of had?
A lot of players, Tony Parker's had it. It's not that uncommon, but either way, he goes down, and I would be shocked if he doesn't miss significant time. And you know what that means? Another one bites the dust.
Ooh.
Because when we look at the All-Star game for Jamal Murray, I know we keep talking about this, he was right there. If you ask me, Jokic, Luka, Shea, Giannis, Şengün, Wemby, those guys are locks for that 8-man Foreigners rotation. That's 8. That leaves 2 spots open. Franz Wagner is competing with Jamal Murray for that last spot, along with Denny Avdia, Lauri Markkanen, Josh Giddey, and if you want to throw Dylan Brooks in there, you can throw him in there as well. Well, I mean, he's having a good year. Yeah, you never know. He's having a good year.
For Kale's Suns.
For Kale's Suns. But Giddey is averaging a near triple-double. Lauri Markkanen just scores so efficiently. Denny Avdia does a little bit of everything. And, of course, Jamal is Jamal. It's going to be competitive, but Franz going down, that to me would be the one that turns it to where I say, you know what? Jamal now has an inside track on an all-star bid, in my opinion, at this very moment.
Yeah. I know Giddey we've had penciled in there. He is kind of averaging a triple-double right now, but the Bulls have just they've lost, I think, 6 in a row. Their season's going down the drain.
They've really fallen apart.
They're now the 10 seed in the East. So I wonder if Jamal's ahead of him right now.
Could be. I think he's competing with Avdia and Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, and Markkanen you're probably just going to put in because
puts up some monster
his numbers
man.
are there.
What's he averaging points-wise, do you see? I think it's like high.
Yeah, Markkanen right now is at 27.5 a game. I mean, that's just a stupid amount.
27.5.
It might come down to Jamal and Avdia. Avdia had the start, and I mean, Jamal was strong at the start, but Avdia was really good at the start of the season, and Portland's dropped off a little as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is very realistic now.
Yeah.
This is very realistic for Jamal to have a real shot at making Team World at the All-Star game at one of those last spots. And if he keeps this up, I feel like he does have the inside track.
I think this is a huge injury, man. And then we still have like 2 months to go before voting closes. Is voting even open?
It's probably about to open, I feel like.
Probably about to open.
Yeah.
So we'll have to do the work here to kind of help carry Jamal. I wonder if that inspires him even a little bit more. By the way, do you know, because I saw something on ESPN today, I was reading about like potential first-time All-Stars, and they were saying, they had a line in there that said, at least 8 foreign players will make it because, of course, it's an 8-man foreign born. And it made me wonder, are those other ones specifically U.S. born, or can they throw an extra guy?
So we don't actually know the rules yet?
Dude, ESPN, I'm not even kidding. ESPN wrote this. They were like, there will be at least 8. Okay. Can you imagine if you're the one guy? Like, are they going to stick Jokic on a team?
Oh, it's like Jokic and the American guys?
Yeah, like, there's one guy that they're just like, I'm sorry, you're on the American team now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly the rules. I thought it was just one world team.
There's 2 world teams. There's 2 world teams of 8. Or 2 U.S. teams and one world team. Yeah,
that's what I thought.
Sorry. Yeah, that's how
I
it'll
was
be.
like, wait, what? I mean, Jamal's definitely making it if it's 2 world teams.
So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Our pregame picks are presented by Bet365. You can download the Bet365 app, use the code DNVR365, deposit $10, place a bet of $5 to get $150 in bonus bets. You must be 21 or older, physically located in Colorado. Please gamble responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, you have bets for us that come via Superstar Dev, man. What a jet setter.
I know.
Out watching sports all over the country.
Dev was at the SEC championship game, and like it looked like he was playing in the game. Like,
That's how close he was.
He was behind the scenes. He was at college game day. Like, he was everywhere, meeting all the celebs. Like,
this is how he is, man.
I don't know how he does it.
I don't either.
So Dev doesn't meet celebs. Celebs meet Dev.
That's
Right,
true.
right, yeah,
It's
it's
a great
actually-
point.
yeah.
I don't know how those
Thank
celebs
you.
got to meet him.
It's the celebs seeking out Dev, not the other way around. But yes, these do come via Dev. We're going to start on the other side like we usually do.
Yeah.
Brandon Miller under 20.5 points.
Man, and under. You know what? I'll do it. Other side of we should always get it. The other side of things should always be an under.
Yeah.
Let's bully him into that.
Well, it's like Stranger Things, the underworld.
That's
It's
the
always
yeah, we should call it the underworld. The other side, the underworld.
But I like this bet. Nuggets have 2 guys they could really put on Brandon Miller today, Peyton Watson and Spencer Jones. Both those guys are fairly good matchups there. Brandon Miller's got
Peyton Watson, I think, a very good matchup for him.
Yeah, similar body types there, similar height and length. Spencer Jones, he's got 6 fouls to give for sure. So a couple decent matchups opposing him. The thing I do worry about is no LaMelo Ball. Brandon Miller is probably going to be responsible for a lot of offense for Charlotte, but maybe that works in our favor here because the Nuggets focus in their defense on him even more.
Okay.
Next, we'll go to our player prop.
But one thing you forgot to say is that the Nuggets are favored by 10.5 today.
I don't usually host this segment, so I don't.
Nuggets 10.5 point favorites on the road in Charlotte. I mean, I guess everybody knows about that.
I'm
streak.
not gonna lie, I'll take it.
Really?
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the 10.5.
All right.
It's a lot of points.
I
but
won't. This has all the makings of a Saturday or early game. I think Nuggets win tonight, but they might piss us off.
This has all the makings of a game where you fall down by 20 and then come back in the second half.
Win by 1.
Did you see our guy, Bucket Since 88, day one DNVR diehard, called how that game would happen?
Did he really?
It was exact. It was his tweet was something like, Nuggets hungover for the first half, sleepwalk through the first 2 quarters, finally wake up after halftime, have a 20-point comeback and win.
Nailed it. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
Yeah. Moving on, though, we've got Jonas Valanciunas over 7.5 points.
I like that.
We were talking about this earlier. Looking at this Charlotte bench, man, this is a game where the Nuggets second unit should have a really good night, and they should be able to establish Big Val down low. I mean, they've got Mason Plumlee, who's not much of a presence in there anymore. They don't really have another big man. This should be a game where Big Val can eat up the paint.
I hope so, man. I hope you are right about this one.
Yeah.
Is this a...
I hope Dev's right about this one.
Dev's right. You're on the road. You get a lot of time off. They don't play again until Thursday. Do you think they play their guys some extra minutes tonight?
You could. I mean, you definitely could. It is a weird schedule with that next game getting added for the NBA Cup. They play the Kings, but not for a few days. And then our lock of the game, Nuggets over 122 points. We talked about this earlier.
Weary.
A lot of offense. Look, I mean, home road, the Nuggets have been scoring every single game. They've been a lock for about 130 recently, even with this starting lineup, even with Spencer Jones in there. And I don't think that's going to change today against Charlotte, which is a very bad defense, and they're banged up as well. So Nuggets over 122 points. They could honestly get that somewhat easily. I feel like they could be in the 130s in this game for sure.
You can't get Jokic triple-double minus 150 for Jokic today.
It's up to 150.
Minus 150. I mean, I want to bet on it, but
I mean, there is a little blow-up potential in this game, I feel like.
oh, you know what? You're all right. I feel like he hasn't been getting enough to warrant that kind of line.
Yeah.
We got any super chats? Yeah. Is Spencer Jones in the circle of trust?
From
Daros.
Darost.
Is it Daro STD or Daros D?
It could be either.
Daro STD.
Is he in the circle of trust?
He's in the circle of lust, where like you want him to be good, you like when he's in there, like you kind of feel attracted, but you're not there yet. Like it's not real.
I mean, for me, the circle of trust is like, do I trust you in a big game, maybe in a playoff game, to play winning basketball, to play your role in important moments? I'm going to say he's not quite in the circle of trust yet.
Yeah, there's like he's in the regular season circle of trust. He's not in the playoff circle of trust, but he could get there. It's just we got to know more what his role is. I think it's a very low limited role. And I think he will get to that point because I do like his defense. But when you say circle of trust, it means you're all right. You're playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder in a do or die game, and he's going to play 5 minutes and be left wide open. So do you believe in that? Or he has to make a defensive impact on so-and-so. Is he going to do that? That's why I say regular season circle of trust, but there's another circle of trust.
My thing with Spencer is he was in the perfect role at the beginning of the season. The beginning of the season when he was playing like 3 minutes a game.
And this might make him better at that role, though.
100%. It just gives him more experience. It's probably going to make him more comfortable when he checks in because he has been playing these big minutes. But when the Nuggets are healthy and you can put him in like a possession here, a possession there for defense, end of a quarter, end of a half. And he does also have to like dial back the fouling, and he has to realize what he can and can't do on the defensive end. But when the Nuggets are healthy and he's playing that couple minute stretch, maybe per game that he was at the beginning of the season, that's his perfect role.
Can we get story time with Vote here real quick? Vote, swap in with Wind real quick. Yeah. Because Vote, because Vote, you missed the show today. And I hear there was a wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah, I put my nicest outfit on as I do now.
Yeah.
And I was walking to work, and in the dress shoes, I slipped on the ice. And I had a full cup of hot tea in my hands, and I mean head to toe, buddy.
What were you wearing? Red bottoms?
It's icy out there. Be careful, everyone.
Everybody be careful.
Yeah.
All
Sorry.
right. We're going to go watch the Nuggets take on the Hornets. We'll see you later.
See ya.
Are we doing watch all?
We all silly like the mayor.